I have the honor to introduce to you someone who's been a light in my life, Niko Kowell.
Wow, there sure are a lot of people here. Whew. Well, first I want to thank my mother and my brothers Corey and Ryan and my stepdad Scott and his wife Jane for coming. I really appreciate you being here. I stand here before you a very different person than when I entered college in the summer of 2004. Antioch College has truly changed my life, and my experiences here will always stay with me. When it came to Antioch, I was a queer-identified woman, and in my second year at college, I decided to transition and live my life as male. This journey has been incredibly intense, and without Antioch, and in particular the community here, I would have not been able to take this leap. A good portion of my family has stood by me, others haven't, but thanks to Antioch, I have had a family of people who have understood, supported, and accepted me. Without this, my journey would have been so much harder. My transition has been scary in many ways. The way that the world treats you simply because they perceive you as male is radically different than my experience as a woman. This not-so-simple fact scares me. I'm continually astounded by the ways in which my life has changed. People don't devalue my relationship when I date a woman. People talk to me directly and even engage in misogynist behaviors in front of me simply because they think I can because they perceive me as male. I am now perceived as a white man, sometimes gay, sometimes straight, and despite this, I challenge the ideas of maleness and masculinity every day. To me, being male does not mean being masculine. Antioch taught me how to look at and analyze privilege and systems of oppression. Now that I pass as male 100% of the time, this education is a valuable tool in processing this new information. I have also learned that as someone who is perceived as male, I am taken more seriously when I talk about the issues of sexism. I find this fact disturbing, but it has allowed me to address sexist behaviors and create change one person at a time. I may look like a normal guy, but I am not, nor do I want to be. My attempt here is to not criminalize white straight men, but simply acknowledge one of the many systems of power that exist in our world. This is not a fact that we should silently accept regardless of our gender. It is time for male-identified people to be allies and engage in anti-sexist behaviors. I am a white, queer, middle-class person, and I have a lot of privilege. I'm also a trans person, privileged with the experience of being a strong woman who is now learning what it's like to be male. For me, it isn't easier or harder because I'm constantly struggling with the perceptions and expectations placed upon me, but I can thank Antioch for teaching me how to look at power and privilege and make a choice to acknowledge the issues and be critical of them. Above all, Antioch is my home, Antioch is my family, and Antioch has made me the person that I am. I leave here excited about taking my education into the world and creating change that will make both of my families proud. Thank you. I'd now like to introduce our next speaker, Julian Sharp.